I'm ready.
Hey guys, welcome to another session of Rich Talk Tuesday.
Hey. My name is Aisha Simpson.
And I'm Angel White.
And we are the owners of Rich Talk Tuesdays in Dynasty Financial Services, LLC. How y'all doing tonight? Happy Tuesday. I'm so glad you guys were able to join us tonight. I'm so excited. I'm just trying to make sure everybody else can see us. Just give us 1 second.
And I hope you guys can also hear us as well. If you can, just go ahead and put in or enter a number 1 for us in the comments field.
Yes, let us know if you can hear us. We had issues, so we just want to make sure that everyone can hear what we're talking about today. All right. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody tuning in and joining. We appreciate y'all. Hi, Garrett. How you doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. Great. All right. So tonight's topic is going to be about credit cards. So let's just, before we jump in, because you know we're going to come to y'all with some good stuff like always. So before we jump in, if you have a credit card, press 2. Press 2 if you got a credit card. So we can start this thing all right. We want to make sure we're talking to people who got credit cards.
And they can be secured, unsecured, any type of credit card. It's put in a number 2 for us.
Yes, put it in. We ready for y'all.
So my first time experiencing a credit card or having a credit card was right before I went to college. Mm-hmm. I was approved for a Macy's card, so y'all know I went in. I went shopping. I bought everything. I wasn't really educated on any credit cards, so I didn't know nothing about interest rates. I didn't know nothing about paying it back. So I just ran it up to give me some new clothes for college, and that was the end of it. I got a bill. I didn't pay for it, and then next thing I know, I look at my credit score, and it's dramatically low because of the credit card and me not paying that balance off. So how many of you have experienced that same thing? Do you have a credit card?
Not like how her story went. I didn't get to credit cards until well after I got into the credit industry. Honestly, guys, with you guys, like, I have to be honest with y'all. With me, it was more so after I learned about credit. After I got into the credit industry is when I got my first credit card. So, and with my story, it's a little different than Angel, my partner. It's a little different. With me, I more so repaired my credit, did what I have to do. I was being very responsible, and I knew mentally what it took to get a certain credit card. So my credit card, I went for the gusto. I got me an American Express credit card. So lit. And I did what was necessary. Honestly, truthfully, I did what was necessary to get approved for that lender. And with me, and being in the industry and learning and gaining the knowledge that was necessary, I took the steps to do that. So for me, that's what I did, and I got approved for a good line of credit. And what I want to talk to y'all about right now before we jump into the actual topic is like 4 different ways you can possibly increase your credit limit the way that I did. The first way, you can basically just be responsible with your card. Like, don't go overboard. With American Express, whatever you charge off on the card, the next month you have to literally pay that balance back. So if you are trying to get a Louis Vuitton purse, or you getting a purse, or whatever you're trying to buy it for, you want to make sure that next month you can fulfill that whole balance off. Right. Because that's just how American Express does it. But for me, I was being responsible. I didn't use the full credit line. I did at that time. I was using 30% of the credit utilization limit. But as of now, we coach our clients on spending it down to 10%. So that's what I did. I basically kept it at that 30%. I did right by it because I knew in the back of my mind there was a strategy to increase the limit. So technically, all I did was keep the balance low. That's the first thing you want to do is make sure that you use the card responsibly. The second thing you want to do is make sure you keep that credit utilization down to 30% or lower, which we do for our clients. We tell them 10%, which is the best way. So that's what we try to do. And then the next one I did was I basically just called in to American Express like, hey, I've been doing good. I'm a loyal customer. I do what I pay my bills on time. I need a higher credit limit, and I got it. Literally got it, double the limit. So we're talking about $15,000-$20,000 credit limit by just doing right and being responsible with your credit. just knowing what you're supposed to know. So that's basically what we did. And then the next thing that I didn't necessarily practice this, but this is something that I do know. You could transfer the balance on different credit cards that you do have. So I did want to go out there and share that couple of gems with you guys, because that's important. Even though our credit stories are totally different, it's still related in a certain type of way. Because when I was a kid and the way I grew up, credit, we just didn't know nothing about it. If you did get it, you totally did it wrong.
You had a high interest rate, you didn't even know.
Yeah, you wasn't sure. You just thought that was a part of your balance or what you had to pay. So,
or you were utilizing just paying that minimum balance, not knowing that it really didn't do anything or help you.
Right.
How many of you really know the difference between a secured and an unsecured credit card?
Press 2 or 3 so we can see.
I put a cute emoji in.
Yeah, some fun so we can know who had it. What was the question?
How many of you know the difference between a secured credit card and an unsecured credit card?
We'll go once we see one emoji. So drop us an emoji real quick so we can see, so we can know if anybody has a secured credit card or just a credit card in general. You want to
know the difference of any credit card you have.
I don't see
you see any yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting. Oh, I do. I see one.
Okay.
All
right. So an unsecured credit card is like, basically, you going to a retailer like Macy's or H&M, your favorite retailer, and getting a credit card because they're offering a certain percentage off of your purchases. Anything like that, that would be an unsecured. Anything that doesn't require any collateral. Now, a secured credit card would be you basically putting the money in for the balance of, it'll be your own money you putting in. You have $2,000 in the bank. You want to invest it into your credit card. That's your balance. That's a secured credit card, and that actually increases your credit score more than actual unsecured does. If you already have a lot going on with your credit reports and you're trying to increase it, it will be better for you to go in and try to get a secured credit card versus an unsecured, because they actually go in and kind of see your payment history, how you've been doing on your credit. So if you have bad credit, you're probably not going to get that unsecured credit card, or it's going to be you're going to be approved but with a higher interest rate. So it's better for you to go and try to get that secured one.
Yeah. And if you need help or assistance with getting a secure card, or you're stuck, you don't know which way to go or which company to work with, hit us up. Reach out to us, because we work with a few different reputable companies that we can point you to that will put you in the right direction. And these are companies that we work with to help our clients get the tools that they need.
Right.
And if you do need help and you don't know, or whatever the case is, you can drop your email in our comment section or email us your email.
Or DM us.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I know some people may be a little afraid and they don't want to show everybody that they're dropping their email because they're having issues with their credit. So don't hesitate to DM us here.
No, we're here to help. We're here to help totally. And our number, if you want to contact us, our phone number is back and up running, guys. I put a post up a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago now, saying that our phone number was in the process of getting ported over as a landline, and it was successful. So the phone number, if you need to reach out to us, is 469-540-9630. It's also included in the description below. So if you didn't catch that, you can get it in the description below as well. Okay. So basically, what's the next thing that we need to talk about with everybody and bring up?
Basically, so if you already have credit cards, versus whether they're unsecured or secured, make sure you're staying below the 30% utilization, which is basically you're not using your entire balance on purchases. So if you want to go, if you have that American Express, you want to go buy that Louis Vuitton bag or the Gucci bag, make sure you have the funds at the end of the month to pay off that full balance, or to pay it down to enough to where it don't show you as a credit risk.
Yes, I love that. And it's important for you guys to understand, like, we dropping off gems to you guys, and we're going to do it every Tuesday for you, totally free. But we want to let you know that if you are in a situation where you need your credit repaired, or you're in a situation where you're trying to get a new house, a new car, or anything new, we want to be able to help you. So reach out to us. We don't care. we're past all the personal issues, so we literally want to help. Credit is our passion. We know credit. This is what we do on a regular everyday basis, so we definitely want to help our people and help our community. We want to start out here with Dallas and getting everything done. Again, the number to reach us at is 469-540-9630, and again, we just want to give it to you guys. And we also have a link to our website. If you want to set up an appointment, we can get that going for you. If you have questions, please comment in the comment section below, or you can email us or inbox us the questions so that we can be able to help and assist you better.
Hey Aisha, I think we have a couple questions.
Okay, and don't forget to share this video, please. Share, like, please, because we're talking about credit cards, and I know if you haven't had one, you will be getting one soon, because we're telling you why you should get one.
Right. It actually helps build your credit score.
It actually helps out a lot. If you are responsible and you do right by the credit cards, you are able to get better credit limits later on down the road. You can get credit is power in real life. Is not a joke. I've seen so many people. I be in the streets. I know what it is. So I see so many different people thinking that the best way is to save money to get rich. Yeah, you can get rich off saving money, but right now we want to talk about wealth.
And credit is power.
It definitely is. And if you learn the power of other people's money, then you'll go way further than trying to do everything on your own. So that we're here to drop off gems, like I told you, every Tuesday. We're going to do that for you. But a lot of our topics is going to be to shift our community, to shift our people to think more about wealth than rich. Because rich can get you and your family through life, but wealth can get you, your family, and their family through life. So we want to make sure that we are just using and utilizing the right stepping stones to get that happen for us, okay?
You ready to take some questions?
Yeah, let's take some questions. I'm sorry.
Okay, Miss Tanya. Hey, Miss Tanya.
Hey,
Mama. She said, how long would it take to see an improvement on my credit score?
Okay, I guess I can answer that for her. Okay.
Well, I guess it would depend on what it is.
It definitely depends on your credit file, in particular in the situation that you're in, because we have some clients who we see significant increases within their first round, and then certain clients we see a significant increase within their third round. Right. So it depends on your situation, and what's the word I'm looking for? The validity or whatever is on your credit report.
Right, and some deletions, you might get some things removed and it actually decreases your score. So it definitely depends on what it is, and what your actual situation is.
Yeah, and sometimes when you get something deleted and it decreases your score, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's probably just taking you from one tier to the next with their credit scorecard. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but however, if you don't have the keys or the education on how to repair your credit, it could be a bad thing. It could potentially be a bad thing. So you want to make sure that you got the right education, or if you don't want to do it yourself, you want to make sure that you're in the right hands, that way you'll be getting what you need done.
Right.
Okay, so let's see the next question. I want to get back up to 800. Okay, Clarence. But that's definitely possible.
Right.
Like I told within our next live, I'm sure you watch our lives. With our last one, we was just basically telling you guys how credit repair is not necessarily an overnight process. It does take patience, and it does take persistence, and it does take a teamwork. If you're using a credit repair company, it does take a partnership package with the company that you use, because not only is credit about deleting negative items, it's not just about that at all. That's like the smallest piece of the puzzle, because whatever else makes up your credit score, that's what gives you a unique credit score, and that's what makes up the algorithm for credit score. So it's not necessarily just getting things deleted. It's also about adding new positive lines of credit,
building your
maximizing the credit lines that are already on your file, and just doing what's necessary to get that score that you need.
Right, and that's what's unique about us. We're not only increasing your score, but we're educating you on how to build new credit, how to maintain building new credit, and maintaining having a good credit score as well. So
yes, and we make your goals our goals. Whatever your goal is to get a house or a car within the next 3 to 6 months, that we're gonna do what's necessary to get you where you need to be. Vice versa, and that pertains to taxes too. We do taxes. We definitely are professional tax preparers, and I wanted to throw that out there just to basically kind of put our foot out there just to let you guys know that sometimes when you're in the reference to getting a home, when you're trying to get a home, a lot of the things that realtors come to us with is basically like, oh, well, my client, their credit score is great, but they haven't filed taxes in the last 3 years. Could you help this client with that? We help as far as getting prior year tax returns, get you caught up to date. We'll help you tax wise together, get you together for a house or a car. We'll do the same for you credit wise. We're here to literally help our community and help everybody grow and prosper and know that health is wealth. Okay? I thought that rich was the place to be until, and it wasn't even just rich. I was trying to be street rich. Right. just be rich. Hood rich. Yeah, but no.
So, okay, we have an outside question.
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
since we are going live on a lot of outside social media outlets as well, you have questions coming in. So one question is, should I pay the minimum payment each month like they send on the bill, or should I do more?
You should absolutely do more. Like I stated before, the minimum payments only go towards your interest rate. It doesn't go towards paying off that total balance. So you always want to pay more than that minimum payment so that you're actually paying down the balance and not just toward that interest rate.
That is very true. So when we talk about paying your utilization down to that low but 30%, that's actually paying the interest and paying the principal. Right. Literally paying the principal down to 30%, not utilizing that full credit line that you have. That makes piggybacking off her.
Yes. So the next question is, I had a credit card with the introductory interest rate of 9%. Oh. And then it went up to 24% after 90 days. Why?
Whoa.
That probably happened because you didn't read the terms and conditions. That is actually legal, and a lot of credit lenders do that. So you want to read the fine print. If they're starting you off with a certain percentage of your interest rate, they could go up about 3 times as much later in time. So you always want to make sure you're reading the terms and conditions and making sure you know exactly what you're signing up for.
That is so true. So true.
And last but not least, this gentleman said his credit score is not the best and it's not the worst. However, he has applied for 2 credit cards and he's been denied. So do you guys have a program that you can offer to help guide him through the process?
Of course, yeah. Like Aisha stated before, we do work with affiliate lenders who offer credit card programs as well as installment programs. If you guys don't have installments and you need that as well, we do offer those programs. But if you're interested, like she stated before, you want to hit us up on our DM, or you can enter your email address in the comments field. We'll be happy to assist you with any of that.
And definitely send you more information on getting that going for you. Do we have any more questions or concerns for our people out there?
And like we said before, if we go over a topic that you guys are interested in, but you have another topic that you want us to cover, you can also comment that in the comments field or DM us, and we'll be happy to discuss that as well.
Yes. Today we was really piggybacking off of our last Reach Talk Tuesdays, because it was such a great topic last Tuesday that
we got a lot of great feedback on that.
We did.
We thank you guys for viewing and commenting and DMing us
and tuning in, because like I said, this is not taught in high school. It's not taught in college. I went through both, so I know. So she does too. We both are college graduates. So the fact that we both understand and know that this is not taught, but it's very vital in your everyday life, we want to make sure that you guys know what's possible for you. Because oh my God, if you knew
better, you'll do better.
Right.
And you'll be able to teach your kids, because if they are not, I'm not sure what they're offering in school nowadays, but if you know better, you'll also be able to educate your children as well. So when they get 18, they'll know the right decisions to make as well.
Yes, and they'll be sweet. You'll have them super ready for not only to go to college if they want to, but if they want to start a new business or start anything, they'll definitely be able to do that. So,
and we're also also been restructuring our company and our prices as well and our programs. So we have some great information and some great programs to offer you guys in the upcoming Tuesdays.
Yes, and I'm so excited about the new rollout because not only is it going to be more valuable to you guys, but you'll also know more of what you're paying for versus just paying on a monthly term. You'll know what you're paying for.
Right. You go in, you pay these credit repair companies not knowing what they're going to do or what they will do. You just go in hoping that something will be done. Well, with this new route that we're going, you'll actually be paying for what we do.
Yeah, you'll be paying for results versus broken promises. That's for sure. So with the new rollout, we're super excited. Like we said, we're getting our list together for that and getting that filled up for the new rollout. But we're super excited about it because, like I said, like we were saying, you'll definitely be paying for results, not necessarily broken promises. Like if you get a company that's telling you, a credit repair company that's telling you that they're all about deletions or all about that, you might want to run the other way because that is not what's going to get you to that 750, 850 credit score.
Right.
It takes so many different factors. So
it takes work on both ends.
Yeah, so if we can work together while we're repairing your credit, you could be building a new credit, but we'll be educating you and giving you the steps and guiding you on how to build that new credit so you don't go out there with no light. Right. All right. So is there any other questions that we may have? I don't want to miss anybody.
Scroll down. See if we have any more.
Let's see.
And don't forget, guys, if we don't catch you guys' question during this live, you can always DM us on our separate pages, personal pages, or on the Tax Dynasty Financial Services LLC page as well.
Yes, and before we go and wrap everything up, please be sure to share this video, like this video, and also if you need any questions or you have any other questions or concerns and you don't necessarily want to post them in the comment, you can call us or DM us. Our phone number is 469-540-9630. Okay, and our website.
Share this video, guys.
Yes, and before we go, our website is in the description box, but it's taxdynastyfinancialservices.com. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday.